Hello, Wim here. If you're a true crime enthusiast like me, you're in for a treat with Scene Investigators, a hardcore detective reasoning game from the creators of the Painscreek Killings. This game puts you in the shoes of a lead investigator, challenging you to solve crimes with no handholding. It's all about keen observation, piecing together clues, finding hidden motives, and making logical assumptions, just like a real detective. Today, we're diving into the demo, and if you guys enjoy it, we can tackle each case as a series. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, let's dive in. Ooh, that's very Painscreek Killings, that noise. Okay, so Scene Investigators is a deductive reasoning game for fans of the true crime genre. Step into recreated crime scenes, observe closely for pieces of evidence, analyze possible motives behind the crimes, and uncover what truly happened. This case is one of a dinner party. 5 friends and acquaintances have gathered for a meal. Someone was murdered. All of the clues are in the scene. Can you solve the case? Submit your answers to the computer and see if the case is truly solved. All right. Okay, so we have controls here. I'm actually attempting to play with a controller, but I'm assuming I'll probably have to go back and forth between that and keyboard mouse. So I'm just kind of taking inventory here. Flashlight. Oh my God, you can run. Why? That's a little nerve-wracking. So flashlight F. Okay. Okay, and then it looks like these are the questions that we need to answer. Press start when you are ready to begin. So who sat in chair number 5? So who sat in chair number 5? Who sat in chair number 2? Who is Clara's cousin? Who died? And who is the killer? Okay. Okay, we are in. Wow. And this looks lovely. Nice little apartment here. So I'm going to try something real quick. All right, so sorry for the maybe jarring transition there, but I wanted to, in the bottom left there, I added a little notepad so we can start taking notes of the clues that we're finding around this apartment. Okay, so I guess let's just start at the door, huh? So we have the dinner party. Someone clearly died. We don't know who. We're trying to figure out who was sitting in number 2, which looks like it got knocked back. Interesting. And then also who was sitting in number 5. Okay. So you know what? We should actually open our little notepad here and just write these down. So if you don't know how to do that, when you're in Steam, you have to go into your settings first and make sure it's set up. I think it's like in-game settings, and then once you do have that set up, while you're in-game, basically just pressing Shift and Tab, and you'll have all of these options kind of down at the bottom there. And the one in blue, the pencil, is how you can get your note section or your notepad out. And then really, you just pin window to game, and it will stay in your game. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so let's see. We have a calendar here. Okay, so April 2003, Clara's birthday. And it looks like there's nothing else we can read here. Okay. And then we have a note here. Ooh, okay, so guest list. Jake, Edwin, and Jenny. Again, let's maybe write all of our potential suspects. Okay. Okay, nothing on the voicemail. Oh, we have a green little purse here. You see. Can I do anything more with that? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, you can open it. Okay, so what do we have? So some matches from, what's that say? Fantasy Amour. Okay. We have lipstick, which is pink lilac. Okay. And then we have a stop smoking aid. So I think what this tells us is that either Jenny or Clara, yeah, so one of them was, clearly trying to stop smoking, and we could assume here that they were also wearing lipstick. So we're not sure whose green purse that is. It could be Clara's, but it also could be Jenny's. We can't go out, can we? Okay. Oh, what's this? Fantasy Amour. Oh, okay. So we saw this in the purse. What is this? So, valet parking. Oh, on Valentine's Day. Interesting. I'm not sure if this is important yet. So, clearly someone went there on Valentine's Day, parked their car, basically from like 6:50 p.m. to 8:20. So I wonder if this is like a restaurant or something. Okay. But we know that the receipt matches the matches in the purse. Okay. Can you open the window? Let some fresh air in. Okay. The red sky. Looks like we have a letter here that we can look at. So from Heather Brown to Clara Gibson. Okay, so Clara dear, it's been a month since you came to visit me. Remember what we talked about? I think it's time you end things with him. Oh. You've endured far too long and need to move on. Think about it and write me back. Oh, so trouble in paradise. Huh. Okay, so she wanted them to break up. Okay. Okay, so yeah, like I said, there was a gift on the table here, and there's also a card. Let's see. Happy birthday to you. Can we open it? There we go. Okay. It's that time of year again. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Clara. Thank you for your support while I was in AA. Henry is so fortunate to have you. Hope you had a great year. Okay, so we have a couple of pieces of information here. We don't know Jake's connection to Clara yet, but seems like they're good friends. So we know Jake. So Alcoholics Anonymous. So assuming he has to be sober, right? And then we also know that Henry is Clara's, I don't know, boyfriend or husband, I suppose. And so that gives us the 5 people then at the party. So Jake, Edwin, Jenny, Henry, and Clara. Okay. Okay, we'll put that back. And then it looks like there's a present here too. Oh, there's my flashlight. Nice. I can't read that though. Oh, here we go. To the most beautiful woman in the world. Okay, but it doesn't look like we can open it. Let's keep looking around. Oh gosh. Is that blood coming from the mouth? Ooh, okay. Anything? Oh, yeah, it looks like maybe there's something here. Prescription of, so Dr. R.J. Hayes. It's not saying what it is. Do not take more than 7,000 milligrams at any given time. Severe liver damage may occur if you take more than 4,000 milligrams of benzodine in 24 hours with other drugs containing benzodine or 3 or more alcoholic drinks. May cause vomiting, may cause internal bleeding. Oh, okay. So this could actually be what if someone overdosed on this. Dr. R.J. Hayes. Okay. Because it said it causes vomiting and internal bleeding, which there's blood coming out here. So, okay, let's keep looking around. Can I open the fridge? No. Okay, so let's read this. Hi, honey. I'm out shopping. Would you mind setting the table, please? Remember, my cousin can't drink wine. Serve him orange juice instead. And then Ed is left-handed. Okay, so that's actually some good information too. So, okay. Can we open the fridge? No. Can we open any of these? No. Towels. And then it looks like we have something here. So let's see. Oops. Oh, right. Okay, so this is Henry. 5'10". His date of birth is 4/25. And let's see what we have going on here. Oh, great. We can take this out. What else do we have? So Edwin Briggs, attorney at law. Oh, so Edwin. Anything? Law offices of Edwin Briggs. Okay, so he's obviously a friend of Henry. Okay. Dr. Terry Charleston. Oh, abortion clinic. So was Clara pregnant? Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we could maybe assume that this is also Henry's kind of diary. Oh. So Valentine's Day, 2/14. Make reservation. There's a number there. I don't know if we can call that number. And then 3/13, appointment with Dr. Richardson. Was that the doctor on the abortion clinic card? 3/27, dinner with company members. And then 4/22, Claire's birthday. Okay, so let's write some of this down then too. Okay, I don't think there was anything more I could see there. Can we go in here? Okay, and that's really dark. Can we go down here? Okay, yeah, so all of this is locked off. Okay, so I think we are ready to look at the dinner table. Okay, so yeah, that's clearly blood, not wine, that's blood. So 3. So my first thought was usually head of the table would be like, I would assume Clara was here. Whoever this person was had lipstick on. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so whoever was sitting on 3, so it must have been Clara or Jenny. And I guess, do we assume that that would be Clara's purse? Okay, let's keep looking. Yeah, so I think we can assume too that whoever was sitting in 3 is this person. I was also trying to think, well, could they have been sitting here? But the fork is down here. Missing fork here. So I think we can assume that who was ever at 3 is this person. And then, okay, so someone here who didn't drink any of their wine. Chair fell back, probably, in surprise of someone keeling over, basically. Okay, can we get through here? And then it looks like whoever was, so that's 2, which is this, one of the seats that we need to figure out. The other thing that's interesting, though, is that the wine glass stain was on the right, but then now it's on the left. Which makes me think maybe that's Edwin. I don't know, let's keep looking. So is that 4? No, 1. 1 doesn't even look like they maybe showed up. So someone didn't show up. Huh, okay. Someone didn't show up. And then I think the orange juice would imply that this is the cousin, which I think we believe is Jake. We also have a fork right here that looks like it came from this spot. Yeah, I'm wondering if this was actually Edwin. And then you'd think maybe this was Henry. Or I guess I keep thinking that Clara was the one that passed away. Because you would assume that she was there. But I don't know, maybe she was here. Okay, so I'm actually gonna say I feel so smart right now with the wine stain call out. Because yeah, if he was left-handed and if his wine glass was set here, he would have moved it over here. He just didn't drink anything, which is interesting. Okay, is there anything that I'm missing? I feel like, oh, you know what? Let's go see if we can actually. Can we use this? Oops, shoot, sorry. Yeah, no, we can't. Okay. Oh, shoot, we can open this. Okay, there's something here. Michael's Guide to New York Restaurants, 2003. Okay, so at the bottom here is that restaurant we keep seeing. 5-star, very high end. What are we missing? I feel like we don't have all of the info yet. Oh, you know what? I just had an epiphany. Oh no, but we said this was Edwin. I was just thinking because this person didn't drink their wine, maybe this was Clara because we know that she was potentially pregnant. Ah. I'm just trying to see if there was anything set up for Edwin. Because it looks like all the silverware was kind of all on the same side, too. Hmm. That's someone who's cutting with their right hand. That's someone who's cutting with their right hand. That would be someone cutting with their left hand. Okay, okay. This is someone that it looks like is cutting with their right, and assuming right. So, okay, so yeah, maybe this is Edwin's spot and he didn't show up. Ah, okay, okay, okay. I'm liking where this is going. And then maybe this is Clara. Yeah, because she's not drinking anything. She's pregnant. Huh. And then is this Jenny? Unless, unless this is Jenny. She's pregnant, and maybe that's why Henry was getting the abortion clinic. Ah, okay. Okay, so there's a couple things going on here. Whoever purse this is, they were trying to stop smoking too, which would also be, what you would do if you were pregnant. And then they also weren't drinking. So whoever was here was one of the gals, I'm assuming, and was pregnant. And then we also know that someone used, or anything else in here, someone used this in the drink, which I'm assuming would have caused the death. And gosh, I feel like we have to assume that this was Clara, right? Because she would have been at the head of the table. It's her birthday. Okay. And then this would have been Henry. Okay. Or the other scenario would be this was Jenny. Which again feels weird that they would have put her there, but this was Jenny. She had the lipstick. No, no, no. Because whoever had the lipstick would have also maybe been pregnant, but they were drinking. I guess the not smoking doesn't necessarily imply that they were pregnant. Whoever was sitting here was probably pregnant. Okay, and this also had the matches. Okay, well, I kind of still feel like I'm missing some of the story. I'm trying to figure out how we figure out who is who here. So the options are, this could either be Jenny, Henry, or Clara. Let's go with the motive that Henry wanted to take out Clara because he was in love with, sounds like he was having an affair. And whoever purse that is, if that's Jenny's purse, that would connect Jenny and Henry together, which would mean they were having an affair. And so if Henry wanted to take Clara out, we could also make the assumption that maybe Jenny was pregnant. And yeah, Henry put the medication in Clara's drink and she dies, right? The other observation could be maybe Clara found out that he was having an affair with Jenny. Maybe he's sitting here and she gives him the medication. We know that there was trouble in paradise. So we don't know for sure if Claire is pregnant. What we do know is that he was looking for an abortion clinic, but that could have been for Jenny, that could have been for Clara. The plot thickens. What if it was Jenny who wanted to take out Clara so that she could be with Henry? Oh my gosh, this is hard. Like I said, I feel like I'm missing some information here. I think we're just unfortunately going to have to guess. So I'm going to go with my gut. I think Claire was in number 3. I think Jenny was in number 2. Henry here. I think Jenny was pregnant. She wanted to take out Clara so that her and Henry could be together. Okay. I think that's what I'm going with. So. Okay, so who sat in chair number 5? We're going to do Jake. Who sat in chair number 2? Jenny. Who is Clara's cousin? Jake. Who died? Clara. And who is the killer? Jenny. Okay, let's see if this is right. Submitting your answer will end the demo. Are you sure you want to submit? Yes. Oh my god, moment of truth. Thank you for playing. Grade A. Oh, nice. Okay, I got it. Yay! Awesome. Okay, that could have been a ton of different scenarios, so that was probably just a lucky guess. But I'm so happy I got it. Awesome. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know where you landed at the end there too, if you had the same answers that I did or if you were leaning somewhere else. And if you guys enjoyed this, let me know, give it a like, give it a comment, and I think if you guys do, could actually use some of the rest of the cases to create this into a series. I really enjoy these types of games, so that's absolutely not a problem for me. I would very much enjoy that, so let me know what you guys think too. And with that, I very much appreciate you guys being here, and I will see you in the next one.